Okay, the Nasdaq. We are going to look for a trade opportunity today. I'll give you my trade plan. And before I do, the last one I think we talked about was this one here. We got a little bit out of it. It did drop under. That's what I marked up on the chart last time, I think. And I want to show you something. Yeah, this one here. We're looking for this breakout under here. Breakout above or below the range. I mean, it's a very, very simple strategy, and the range we were talking about was running through here. Breaks out above, we buy. Breaks out below, we sell. Anyway, we're going to come back over here. Now we've got a situation where this gapped up. Before I get into this, I want to show you something. I have an expert advisor that has been doing really well. Have a look over here on the right. Okay, we've had consistent results here. This is available for you 100% free. You can connect your MetaTrader 4 to this account, to this EA, free. If you want access, just send me a DM through Telegram. The link to DM me is in the description below, in the video description. Contact me and I'll send you the full details. So let's get back to this. In fact, what I'll do, I'll turn it into a TradingView video. So I'll start again with it. Share. All right, TradingView. TradingView, we're running now this as a 30-minute chart Nasdaq. Now I gave you an idea, sent an idea last week into my videos here that I've been uploading. That was the idea here, and I was looking for the break above or below this range for an opportunity. So now we're going to have a look at what we've got here, and I want to show you this. If we go out to a daily chart, see how it gapped up, and the Asian session kicked off, and it just pushed up with a vengeance. This is dangerous territory. Okay, so whatever you do, don't go FOMOing into this, guys. See the gap down in here? That's a target for this to come back in and fill the gap. I mean, today, tomorrow, who knows? It's definitely pushing up with a vengeance, though. So what you've got with this is, if we go out 1 hour time frame, I want to show you this. We're going to grab a fixed range, anchored volume profile. Go fixed range volume profile. And we're going to pull it through. This is Thursday, back through. Well, we can take all of that, right? Now I want you to just have a look at this volume profile here. What you've got is, well, you've got this area down below that's fairly solid, right? And then you've got this extremely, super thin, right? Fair value gap comes back out, and then you get that. The thing about this is that this gap here is absolutely, it's a target. It's a target for smart money, basically, to pump it up like they're doing, and then run it down here and wipe out all of these retail guys FOMOing in, all right? And then the market rebalances, all right? And then we're off again. That's how I'm looking at this. And you don't want to be buying when it's overextended like this, all right? Now, a thing with a trend is smart money gets involved down here. This is accumulation. And then what happens is, and I think this is the result of short covering, basically, right? I really think a lot of traders were looking to short this at the end of last week, and then it pushes up with a vengeance like this, with extremely thin liquidity on the back of a lot of traders just panicking out of their positions, right? It starts pushing up, and these guys who are short bail. So you get this momentum, but it's extremely thin. There's no, smart money is not buying here. This is all retail trading, basically. So I don't want to get involved with that at the moment. Now I'm really wanting this to pull back down into value, or into this value gap, fair value gap, and then find support, and then I'm going to be looking to get long. Now, if it just wiggles up in here and continues up, I'll let it go for now. It's Monday, and beginning of the week, right? Beginning of the day. All right, here's something to consider. let's just say this is going to be a bullish week, right? We've got lots of positive stuff with the Strait of Hormuz and what have you opening up, etc. Okay, there's a lot of excitement about that. Here's the thing: let's say we're going to have a bullish week. So the market opens, right? Let's just say, well, it opened kind of here somewhere. What I don't see, where's Friday? Oh, I can't see it. It's hidden by. All right, never mind. Consider this, right? You get a candle, and it's a bullish candle. You get that. Bear with me, guys. I'll get this worked out. POC. I don't know. Line white. Is that it? And then you've got. Okay. Consider the beginning of the week. Oh, it's mirroring it. The beginning of the week, the beginning of the day. So it could be a daily candle, it could be a weekly candle. You get the open, the low of the week, the low of the day. It runs to the high and then down to the close. Right, that's a typical candle formation. And what we have at the moment, let me just get rid of that, is it's pushed up, but what I don't see is this yet. All right, I'm half expecting this thing to pull back and run liquidity. All it's done is just pushed up. Okay, so I want to see it come back down. So my trade plan with this is, say, 30-minute chart, if you like. I want to see that. However, however it kind of plays out. And you've got these target areas. If you have a look over here on the volume profile, this high here, right? That the high of this value area here is a potential target for this. All right, so I want it to come back down, and I'm going to be looking. Then I want to see it turn around, and you've just got to follow the trend basically. Like if it does that, just like it did over here, basically, same thing, right? So I'm looking for a break of structure, bullish, BOS. Copy that, paste it, and that's the kind of thing I'm looking for. And I mean, look, wherever it lands, but there's this gap here that I want to see it trade into, and then it finds support, and then we break bullish. That's what I'm looking for. Something like that, I guess. Right, similar to that. So let's just see if we get this, and then I mean, my entry point will be stop under the previous low, and then target that high, and then beyond. Don't go FOMOing in up here, guys. Just let it play that out. Let's see if we get a pullback and a decent opportunity to get long. I mean, just like all of this here, look, see, rallies, it pulls back, and you want to get involved on that pullback and catch that rotation, right? Pretty simple, but easy to. You got to have systems in place that give you this movement here. Basically, it's bullish trend, pullback. That's my take on the Nasdaq. Yeah, I'd love it if you comment. Let me know what you think. Are we on the same page? Let me just mark this up. We're going to look at a potential buy. Okay. No, buy. We've got a fair value gap. Well, we can just, we've got the gap here. So, gap. We'll just call it a gap. And, something like that, gap. The other thing you can do is grab a Fibonacci, if you like. I mean, if you grab the Fib from low to high, I'm always looking for that pullback down into around this 50 to 61.8. Sometimes it won't pull back so that far, but grab a Fib low to high. That kind of coincides with the volume profile value high here. So just a pullback down into here would be awesome. All right, guys, that's it. Definitely comment. Let me know your thoughts. And with that, have a great day, safe trading, and see you in the next one.